Hi, hey Russ here. Welcome back to my shop. Today I want to talk about legacy building. I've decided to embark on a project for my legacy that I'm going to call my legacy mill vacuum system. I'm actually going to turn my legacy into a full-blown workstation dedicated. So it's going to sit right where it is now. I like the setup that I have in my shop. I can get all the way around it. So what I want to do now is I want to build in some other features and make this legacy a full workstation, just like you would for your table saw or your miter saw. Make a workstation for it. We're going to build a workstation, turn this into a full-blown workstation. What I want to do is build an overhead shelf that will run pretty much the length of the legacy, which is 7 foot long approximately. And on this shelf, I want to put a self-contained shop vac with 2 hoses. 2 things that a shop vac does: it sucks and it blows. So what I want to do is put 2 hoses on it, one on the inlet side and one on the outlet side of the shop vac, so that if I want to blow things using the shop vac, I can grab that hose and blow things, and if I want to suck, I can use the other hose. So there's several components to this whole system. You have 2 hoses. I'm going to make a theme baffle that will be part of this system with an easy release bucket underneath. Probably a 2 or 3 gallon bucket is all I'll use. I don't think we'll need any bigger than that. And it'll be set up very similar to my shop vac that I use here for my regular shop vac system. If you watch that video and see how easy it was to take that bucket on and off, you didn't see it yet? Well, just go back and watch it. It's the one that says something about shop vac system. But that shows you how I will take that bucket and set it up on this one, so that it'll be easy to take the bucket on and off. I'll be able to see it if it's starting to get full, so I'll be able to empty it. This all will be on the vacuum side of this system. The shop vac itself, I'm using a 3 horsepower Craftsman shop vac. Nothing fancy about it. Any shop vac will probably do this job. It's just that it's nice and compact, because with an 8-foot ceiling, I got to stay higher than 6 feet for the whole shelf. So exactly where that shelf will be, I haven't worked that out yet, but I will. And I want the theme baffle real easy to get to right over there. And I also want to have a blast gate on the outlet side of the shop vac where the air pressure is. And that blast gate will be like a diverter to divert the blowing air either to the air filter box to filter it for when I'm doing suction, or to the other air hose if I want to use that hose to blow stuff. So that I can just switch that, turn it on, and grab that hose instead, use it to blow out dust, and when I'm done, hang that one back up. So it'll have the 2 hoses on there also. So there's basically 4 major components: your 2 hose setup, the theme baffle itself, the shop vac setup with the piping going to and from it, and then the blast gate box is with the diverter in it to go between either to the outlet hose or to the filter box. So that's the whole thing in a nutshell, and I'll show you as we go along. I can't show you the build because I don't do editing, so you're just going to have to see what I have as I build these different components, and then I'll show you how it all comes together in the last video and how it all works together. Now, this workstation isn't going to end there, though. Once I get that done, I also, because it's all going to be built on one shelf right above my legacy, to turn it into a full-blown workstation, I'm also going to put lights on the underside of this to give me super lighting right on my legacy from several different angles that way. And I'm also going to put a movable light that is on a flexible line that I can take and move it wherever I want and twist it and point it very well, easily to an exact spot. So I'll have that light in there too. And then everything will have switches and lights on the control panel on the front, so that I'll be able to control these lights and the shop vac and everything from one place. The other thing I want to put on this is the other problem that legacy has is the fine dust is still a bit of a problem. I've got control of the bigger pieces of dust and dirt, and that all falls into the machine, which I can easily clean up. And again, I did that video earlier on dust control on the legacy. If you haven't seen that video, you probably should go back and watch it. In fact, you probably should watch all the videos in that whole series. There's a list out there that I created a playlist for all of those, and you can look at all of those from one to the next if you'd like. So, but the fine dust is the biggest problem. I am going to take that fine dust and suck it right up a dust hood, just like at a restaurant in the grill area where they turn that on and everything goes up to that dust hood. And that's what I want to do. I want all that fine dust and everything to get sucked up into there. And I have a fan that will do that for me. This thing is about a 20-inch round fan, but I've never seen a fan blow as much air as this thing does. It's like a wind tunnel. And I'm hoping it'll give me the kind of suction that I want to pull the air up. And then once it goes through the fan, I'll have a filter box for that so that the air will be filtered, that fine dust, into the filters. So this is the whole system, kind of how I have it envisioned right now. I hope to get that completed over the next month or so. So I would invite you to come along with me as I build these different components. And in fact, if you have any suggestions of what else I can do or how I can do one of these pieces a little different than how I'm going to build it, because hopefully I'll tell you how I'm doing it as I go along. And if you have suggestions, please, let's figure it out now before I build this thing. It'd be a lot easier. Whoa, wait. Don't tell me about them now. Just leave them in the comments. Yeah, that'd be fine. That way everybody will see them. And we'll kind of discuss it back and forth, hopefully. We'll come up with some good ideas of how to turn this workstation, legacy workstation, into something that everybody will be envious of. So, anyway, come along with me. I appreciate it. Leave the comments. And if you really are enthused about me doing this and helping, please like the video. That helps encourage me to keep going. So, but I do want to thank you for stopping by. But most importantly, stay tuned, because all of this is just the beginning of everything we're going to do. There's a lot more that's still to come. We'll see you again very soon. Thanks. Bye.